A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body! Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I was working in my office, on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
"7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand."
Wait, that's...
Please tell the court what you saw.
At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male. Tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I would only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll.
Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. That's all.
Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And this is?
What looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that.
Careful now, Master Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So, that's your angle. Alchemy.
A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time? Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep. I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's all right, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, and the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation, and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings. Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No! It can't be true!
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims, and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare! Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here? Who is he?
I'm looking forward to this.
I hear you've got a job for me.
was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look? Yeah. Hold that pose!
Rev the engines! Yeah.
Traveler, Paimon! I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Effendi, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right? That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Ah, well, I knew from the moment Rhine-Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts, Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
A bomb!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Hey, Jean!
Like Jean said, after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal. And I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. Yes.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
All right. I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya. All right, let's see what we can find. Nope, no idea what that means. Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that. Wow, these books are so... Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the... The name of the project is blotted out in... Huh. Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found. Oh, Victor's calling! Let's answer!
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh? Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this...
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's... Miles.
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
Paimon's a fucking idiot.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked location.
Fuck, we're going to Dragon's Spine, son of a bitch. Yeah, you don't know anything about this area. So this whole area here, if you're out in the cold for too long, you start to fucking die. Yeah, I know. It's fucking, this area is absolutely dog shit. Alright, well I gotta get fucking up there somehow. Actually, fuck it, I'm gonna stop.
Try and stop me!
Because I can do this.
Rev the engine!
Yeah, you're telling me you don't understand the fact that like someone would drop a bunch of money on Ghost Rider? So, you know what? I don't know if you can see her. I popped into her for like a split second, but
Say
she's my favorite
cheese!
character in any video game ever.
Burn it down!
Because she's just me. This character is me. This is how I feel like on the inside.
May I present?
She's just fully the bit. Like, everything about her is just the bit.
Full throttle!
We should be getting close. Weird. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But why not Dilbo? Or... Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
Do you want me to wait for you?
What's wrong? Yeah, not when the charges are so... Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we... We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court. Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be out? Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt. In addition, another witness has agreed to—
Not good.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Dealer... I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, if I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been... I didn't want to come forward because I was scared.
I see.
Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna.
Yes.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves...
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter.
Wait, does she mean...
Does this map belong to you?
Yes. Yes.
You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you?
Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well—
We have witnesses and physical evidence.
What I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that—
Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not. But patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow, until someone comes along and brushes it away. Traveler, you were the one who uncovered this map, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location as well.
Then, there must also have been a body.
Astute as ever, Traveler.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to the Traveler's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location. And I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation, where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain, the third location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind!
If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine.
So, someone who happens to look exactly like you?
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to...
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important...
Yes, I killed someone that day, but I never said that someone was a person.
I see. Then, it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years, because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle, and with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach. An unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus Project.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you? That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter! How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago! Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or, I should say, all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act. Because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here. And yet, their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
There are others trying to get in! Must be more people under her control!
Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
It's time. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Diluc picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Indeed. Follow me.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
They are all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course! Where's our first stop?
The top of the city wall.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower.
Oh, and my divination revealed there are also regular people under the influence of some strange power.
Understood.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Lights out.
Dodge this!
Yeah! Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Oh, so sorry.
Animal test 6308. Punishment. Enhanced animal modules.
Cool it!
You can't run.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
I hope everyone's all right. We really appreciate the help.
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me! Please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens.
It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned.
I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. Oh, it's gonna be pretty exhausting.
Don't worry. I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble.
Haha! Just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced.
The power of evolution cannot be underestimated.
Wait, so what about the map?
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when—
What about the remains D-Luke found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes. The monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes, they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second some teeth and bone.
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger Whopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopperflower into Subject 3. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine, but Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive.
You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control.
That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent.
Wait, so what do we do?
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. All right. That's the long and short of the situation.
Yes. So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself. All right, this should do it.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen that.
There should not be currents across.
All good. We have enough manpower. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication!
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice? Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness the traveler...
Ah, right. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas.
Thanks, friend. May the Animo Archon protect you. I've got things covered here.
I don't like being in the middle like this. Oh, look who it is.
Get back!
Phew. That was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master Diluc.
No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way.
Oh? Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together. But you would just melt my ice anyway.
Suit yourself.
All right, tell me. When did you notice something was off?
The first trial.
Ah, because of the fake Hertha?
No. Because of you.
Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough?
No. You weren't nervous enough.
Tell me then, Master Diluc. When do you think I actually get nervous?
I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters, incoming.
On second thought, best not to think about it. Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Verdict is...
Freeze!
Burn!
Oh, so sorry.
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole.
So what's the status over...
All under control. Don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered.
I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you.
We don't have to bring that up.
Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations.
Good luck.
Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court.
Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial.
I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's a...
Thank you for trusting me, and for choosing...
Of course.
I'll protect us.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now. Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back. Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
We're here! Prepare for battle!
On guard, everyone! Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock!
Looks like we've got 25 hilly churls, 2 blazing axmita churls, and a bunch of different slimes.
Prepare elemental countermeasures!
Roger that.
You had your chance!
Get him! Bet you can't keep up with me! Go, go, Barry!
Final warning! Leave the wounded to me!
No escape! I'll race you!
Dividing cover fire!
All units are now in position.
Hertha!
What?
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought.
I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser.
Don't worry. Once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again.
Albedo! Are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried.
Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock.
So, you didn't know, Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear.
That sounds like Eula, all right. She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable, without being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear.
Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved.
No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important, because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks, and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes. And our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry. Barbados has already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment. Or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise. And if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed. And I have you to thank for that, Traveler. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike.
Aw, that means a lot. Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Gotta say...
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic.
Oh.
Looks like this person could use some help. This area appears secure.
Sounds like a plan.
absorption test.
Don't get frostbite.
Don't worry. We'll find somewhere.
Oh, Cutie, it's you. Here to take some weight off our shoulders?
Lupical, it's you.
Good work, everyone. We're here to help.
Come a little closer. Whew. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot.
Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from the Spontamod school. So you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle elect...
You seem to be in good spirits, Miss...
Well...
Meow, whip, Albedo, Traveler. I'll be here to watch.
Thank you, Di... Focus on the battle. We've got your back.
Yeah. Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Moments of birth.
Someone needs...
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Albedo!
We're providing mobile support across the...
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said.
Clea, she...
I see. Please don't be...
Wait! Something's coming!
Alright, fighting first, conversation...
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Clea is known for her speed. Don't worry. She's a knight in her own right. She can protect herself.
Oh, there you are! Clea's here to help!
See? Kids are fast on their feet.
Clea to the rescue!
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
Ducky, ducky, go!
Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't...
No problem. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping for a few days, and the...
Camping?
That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It would be an honor. Klee will do her best.
What's the hurry?
We're back!
Everyone all right?
Amber?
Yup, right as rain.
We're back! Klee
That's amazing, Klee.
Reporting back, Master Jean.
Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. We can talk about it back at headquarters.
Wanna come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies.
Yes! Yes!
Hi, everyone. Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw... Just kidding. But you're right. It was...
Any notable information?
Of course! I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well... I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Durin has been isolated for centuries. But absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence. Including the fact that he is no longer Mother's only child, or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine. And if I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed that
same feeling. It's close!
Oh, Good.
There were a lot of changes during the operation. But I imagine you missed those as well. Because you're under Durin's influence. And you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over.
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference.
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either.
He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Yes, and now I have a request of my own. So I need the conference to convene once.
Of course! Traveler.
Huh? You're gonna
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should...
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka? Oops, wrong contact. Sorry, Varka.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat.
Yes, well...
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Hello?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun.
What? You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend.
Oh? And
It's me, Aunt Alice.
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexencircle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that...
You've peaked. Hello again, everyone.
Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant dodo.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexencircle, I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time.
Aw, that's nice.
I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, head to my office.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed?
Hey! Not so loud!
Mini Durin? What are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder. Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom?
I did sneak off to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo...
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace the Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Sorry. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin?
I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose to the other Durin. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said, but Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like. If I can still be me, maybe. Without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning. And suppressing an evil dragon, so don't worry. No one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. Albedo told me he's the Kryda Prince, a synthetic human. And if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world, if all living things are grouped together by species.
Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hack...
Yeah. I told him I was coming here to fulfill this, duty. He didn't try to stop me. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this.
This is destiny.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would...
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and...
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin and Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I'd also like to request some...
Which ones?
First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from the Mare Javari.
Interesting.
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life?
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away, or millennia, but the day will come. I've spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So, the solution is to kill him, and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all. Because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle.
Of course! It was even the home of one of M's children, the other Oh.
It was during that journey that I learned, with certainty, that experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul and the monster the corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other. A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is...
I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked the Traveler to come along. Oh, you need convincing. I thought you'd want to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of...
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved the spectacle. Any chance...
Well, success means little if you have no one to sell. Although, I'm afraid, dear Pie...
What?
The Hexencercle trials are no walk in the park, Mike. There's only room for 2 participants at...
Okay.
Thank you for being so understanding.
Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial? Are you ready, Traveler?
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
It's certainly in keeping with Hexencercle modalities.
Whoa, you're so tiny now!
What is it? Don't worry. He'll be back.
You sound pretty confident,
Aunt Alice.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you. Defeat them in battle. Swashbuckle your way.
You can't run!
Moment of birth!
Animal test 63. Ha! Let me scribe!
I'm flying! You can't get me up here.
Moment of birth! Freeze! Firstborn! Cool it! What's the hurry? Witness my great undertaking!
World mark tip decided by destiny. Yeah.
Dodge this! Moment of birth!
Delve into destiny. You can't run.
One surge time is far too slow.
Witness my great undertaking! Moment of birth!
This is more like it.
Stand clear. Shadows of fate. Shiver.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Moment of birth!
King and Queen should present a united front.
Let me scribe. Fate.
Feel this ancient power!
Let's have a ball.
Moment of birth!
Coming to be! Cool it!
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are. The trial awaits. Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of Rhine-daughter, I have a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me. This calls the ceremony. Good Lord, getting your mind. Where were we?
Fate is upon you. Yeah!
Feel this ancient power.
My power is immense!
Just don't get stuck in the barrel. Let me scribe. Judgment. Stand clear.
Witness my great undertaking. This will be frozen.
Lights out. Delve into destiny. Stand clear.
First forward. Towering return to form!
Decided by destiny.
Feel this ancient power.
Animal test 60.
Oh no! Sorry, my dear.
Shiver.
Let feel this ancient power. Blundering host, you're ruining the show. Coming to be.
You can't.
Moment of birth.
A symphony of cannon fire!
Just don't get stuck in the barrel. Judgment. Animal test 6308.
Oh, so sorry.
Enhanced animal model. Fate is upon you.
Moment of birth.
It is time to slay our
Animal
foes!
test 6308.
With blood freeze!
This calls for some pomp and ceremony. Good Lord, always forgetting your lines. Witness my great undertaking. Our performance has yet to conclude.
Judgment.
I dance for you, my dear!
You can't run.
Moment of birth is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, darling!
Frozen.
Lights out.
Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie, you'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. You can come back now. Oh, whoops.
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off.
Thank you. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free.
To deal with the dragon of...
Indeed.
I won't hold you back. Much.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Ready when you are.
Let's go.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Want to climb into my hood?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
It should take the edge off, and it might improve your mood. But I recommend finding a heat source for a more potent effect.
Don't worry, I got this. Everybody stand back!
Dodge this! You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Oh, so sorry.
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
Time for retribution!
I'm going in!
Burn!
It is as the star.
We may leave at any time.
I knew you'd miss me.
This is...
We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two, stay. You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as...
From an alchemical perspective, we're both...
Sounds like you prefer a human.
It's not so much a matter of preference. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I'm the only one of my kind. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine. It's a fascinating prospect. Well, helping Mini Durin become, by contrast, my personal motivation. In my view, to cultivate life which the world cannot generate endogenously is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a goal. It is not a question of whether... Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. This time, Durin's...
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake...
The Knights will keep an eye on them. But as far as I'm concerned, eliminate... Armed with this heart, I'll...
Off we go!
Let's call it a day here.
Pleasure, we sure...
Mondstadt's a lively place to...
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Wimbledon... Well, we've been...
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of...
The Wimbloom Festival is about to begin!
Weather's not bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain. Huh? Alright. In that case, everyone! The best bard in the...
Albedo,
Very smoothly,
really? So...
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. I graciously accept the compliment.
So, how do you feel right?
Quite good. I think even she would have made a rare facial
She?
My master and mother. A long time ago. She sent... I had a theory about what she meant. That might be I had to find out about myself. Life is the space that exists between... So, for an artificial human, finding a life is...
So that's what she meant, huh?
Being alive is just existing. Still, I found this whole series of events as becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare. But I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed thus far will now come to an end.
You've got an unusual
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their... In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds. Master never showed her face. But if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, since devouring Nibirius, it would seem she has finally found, and if so, then I am truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for mad...
Devouring Nibirius?
It's the name of the ruler of
What?
Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago. But it came as no surprise. As for the ruler of life, all I truly know is this. Nibirius is not gone. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this...
Of course. That's what friends are...
Hearing you say that, I'll make sure to pass along...
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters?
Thank you.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a Oh, Paimon almost forgot! If the
Wanna take a guess?
Venti! You're back!
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the true feeling? Traveler, give me your hand. The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve... The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind.
Wow! A gift and a mystery!
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs... well, all I did was deliver.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really?
Of course, Dad! Let's go...
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly. Oh, it's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, through shadows so cold. This wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
recon reporting for battle.
Another chance to learn from you!
A walk would be nice.
As you wish.
There's still a long road ahead.
Rev the engines! Hey, not a bad haul. Full throttle! Rev the engines!
Let's hope it didn't spill out anything too weird this time. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering. Try and stop me!
Something to add to my collection. Full throttle! Try and stop me! Is this our fate?
I will have order.
Going anywhere. It's time for a flash freak. Frozen food.
Stabilize.
Light of the blazing sun! Something to add to my...
Right here!
Rise with the sun!
Solidify.
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Order guide you.
Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
The great volcano of Tolan. Is that where the mirror of the dawning morn yearned to go? No one is waiting for her.
We may leave at any time.
Stay close and you will live.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Wind, hear me!
Let my name echo in song! This may hurt a little.
Going flat! Inazuma shines eternal!
Commit it to memory!
Shine down! Insolent!
Grow! Make yourselves a home! Let the world come alive!
I swear by my sword! There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Rev the engines! Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God...
Gather!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Rev the engines! Full throttle! Try and stop me! Rev the engines! The flame burns on.
Let's go, Swirly!
Try and stop me! The end of our legacy.
Solidify! Gather!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Full throttle!
Right here!
Let's ride!
Solidify!
Let's ride!
Stabilize!
Right here! Clear the area!
Light of the blazing sun! Switching gears.
Sooner we're done, the better.
I'm here.
Orders given. Orders received. Rise.
Hit judgment! Fullest blood! You can't run! Shiver!
Let the world come alive!
Barbados, guide us!
Go.
You can't run! Fullest blood! Judgment!
Shower me with strength! Faster? Okay, life goes on. Opening box of Adepti Trick. Lights out.
I swear by my sword!
Time to shine!
You can't run! Judgment!
Let my name echo in song!
Punishment!
Strike at the cove.
Barbados, guide us!
Let's ride! Rev the engines! Full throttle! Rev the engines!
Right here!
Try and stop me! Let's ride! Full throttle!
Right here!
Try and stop me! Full throttle! Rev the engines!